Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain how to solve the following question. In this question, we have a demand function, and we know at a certain point the price elasticity of demand is 1.6, and we want to pin down this point, or we want to find the price. Now remember, in exams or written homework, you must show how to derive the formula for the price elasticity of a demand. Our ultimate goal is not to find this answer. Our ultimate goal is to show that we understand all the concepts related to this question. Alright, let's go back to this question. First, the price elasticity of demand is equal to the percentage change in D over the percentage change in P. Okay, I want you to show this because that tells me that you know what the price elasticity of demand refers to. Since the percentage change in D is equal to change in D divided by D, and the same thing for P, we have this. Now this is just a routine, but I want you to show me. Anyway, the price elasticity of demand is equal to P over D times the change in D over the change in P. Now remember, this is the absolute value of that, because the price elasticity is always a positive number, or we just care about its absolute value. So before we do anything, I want you to show me this. Since D is equal to 26 minus 5P, we know that the change in D over the change in P is equal to negative 5. Okay, negative 5. This part is equal to negative 5. Although eventually we put the absolute value operator around it, and it's gonna give us 5. But this is indeed negative 5. So we know this part. We know the price elasticity here, 1.6. Okay, then we get ourselves an equation. Let's see. Let's plug this part. Actually, dd over dp is actually just this. Negative 5 into the expression for price elasticity. So the price elasticity is equal to this formula, equal to 1.6. And let's plug in the change in D over the change in P. It's equal to negative 5. See here, we have one equation, but we have two unknowns, P and D. We need to get rid of one of them. Well, we know that D is a function of P, so we plug it in. We got ourselves a function about one unknown. Now we are able to solve this. Alright, I'm gonna give some people a little bit more help about the algebra. First, let's write this just as 5. That is 5, right? So it becomes 5. And we multiply both sides by 26 minus 5p. So we get ourselves this equation, 5 times p equal to 1.6 times 26 minus 5p. If this is a little bit too fast for you, maybe you should write it down and try it yourself. However, I don't want to make it even more detailed than this. This is the new equation. We distribute 1.6 to these two terms. That's the new equation. And we move this term to the left hand side. Okay, and we move it to the left hand side. It becomes positive 1.6 times 5p. We collect the terms, factor p out, we get this, and on the right hand side we have this here. Therefore, p is equal to this, 3.2. Right, that's how we solve this question. The most important function that we use is this formula. Okay, as long as we understand this formula, everything else is just algebra. That's all for this question.